Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
Indeed, and I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great.
He's having a pop! Oh, off the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That's a cute ball.
That's good vision.
And he's intervened well there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Nedved.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out towards the right wing. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass.
Oh, delightful ball.
That is good alertness.
Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Diouf.
Clipped into space. Vieira. Probing pass.
It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Thuram
is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
De Rossi. Xavi Alonso.
Now it's Yamal.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. Schneider.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Nedved finds himself offside.
And he's gone looking for safety. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that's cause for Maldue!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cabo Verde with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
That is ended up in no man's land. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's got space here. And that is expertly dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Nedved. Seedorf. And this is Kane. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked out the run.
Schneider.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ambitious ball here. Seedorf.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Hullet. And Hullet!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Xavi Alonso. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball. And he can thump it away. He's got away. Doué's cross. Cleared away. Schneider. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles. Certainly simmered along nicely. Still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're diverse.
Spain, a crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back.
This would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Over to the right flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. Doué. Xavi Alonso. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Best. Gerrard. Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi Alonso. Short changes him with that pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Nedved. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Best.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here.
Marquinhos
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kane. Juke. Gerrard.
and it's Doué.
It's Xabi Alonso
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Baresi.
That has not gone well.
That's Nedved.
He has found the way through. Cabo Verde can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking for the run.
Best.
Kane. Neymar. Kane. Kane!
And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of them.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Baresi cuts it out.
And here's Kane.
And it's Gerrard.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Tries to play it through.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Vieira is the team's great visionary. Marcelo. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Marcelo.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Schneider.
No way through.
Vieira.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a good ball out wide.
Baresi simply refused to be outdone there.
Pass somewhat off target.
Neymar.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So straight into the action.
Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Pete.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position.
Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out of play for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hullet. He is through here, and Hullet! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Still goalless. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's De Rossi. Now it's Yamal. Xavi Alonso. Shifted it to the flank. Seedorf. And he is deftly away. Marquinhos. De Rossi. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Best. Diouf. And this is Batist. Oh, he's having a go! Hullet. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. De Rossi does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Nesta. And it's Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Best. That has not gone well. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. He won't be happy with that one. Jamaica ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Yamal. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar powering forward here. Takes the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. No, that's been intercepted. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something That will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23.
The second period is on the way.
El dorsal 7.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos gets across and deals with it. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's got space here. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. And he's in on goal! Zanetti. It's gone backwards. And it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. Skims one in. Desai is there to clear. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta! And it's come back out to him. He's free, he has got space. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Batistuta. Gerrard. Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Seedorf. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Floated through. And he's cut it out. It's a quick ball upfield. Best. And this is Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. No breakthrough, and it's Alonso! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10, Ibrahimovic.
Oh, looks like he's been taken. Great chance! Goal! And the game has liftoff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Jamaica have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They let a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Spain with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta, De Rossi.
Jamaica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 11.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nunez! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Jamaica can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Gerrard.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Baresi wins the duel this time. Best. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end.
4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Spain have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very... Snyder! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
He's had a shot!
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Vieira. And it's Snyder. He's a sharp little ball here. And he certainly goes for a shot! Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. Yamal is onto this.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No, that was never going to make it. Seedorf. Spain have reclaimed it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball.
Kane chasing after it. Thuram makes the interception. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going wide left. Now it's Hullet. And here's Snyder.
Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And he's being shifted off it.
Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard.
Now Neymar.
Seedorf.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Pass is just off target.
Just eases him off the ball.
Yamal. Best. Seedorf.
And that is out of play.
Desai.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Vieira.
Is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Threads one in.
Shoots! Goal! Spain! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcó en el minuto 35 el dorsal 7. Snyder. Snyder. Snyder.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Spain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Kane, looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has not gone well. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They get a throw in. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. And it's Kane. Plays the return pass. The only breakthrough then. He's having a pop! Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this is Hullet. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Schneider ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Schneider! And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Spain with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's been caught. There's the header! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 11.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now he's running away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Diouf, he's got away. Tries one from range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf, and Seedorf! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saint-Etienne have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. That is good strength. Schneider. Spain awarded another corner. This their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Crosses it in. Schneider finds himself offside. No way through there. And this is Kane. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Duke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a throw. Can he get it through? He's found the way through. Crosses it in. Triol gets it away. And it's Schneider. Schneider! Chance again. No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Nedved. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Gerrard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. It's not an especially good pass, that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Saint-Etienne looking to get level. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 6, Seedorf, el dorsal 7, Schneider. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, Ibrahimovic.
Schmeichel trying to keep this in.
Griezmann, el dorsal 18, el dorsal
And now they can
22.
spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Ibrahimovic. It's run loose here. A probing pass. Chance to deliver. Peruzzi claims it. Safe hands.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nicely done. Looking for options for movement. He leaps for it! Searching pass he's played there. That's a little off target. Played into space. And the through ball. Best. And it's Bellingham. Griezmann driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Griezmann ploughing through the middle. Caught offside that time. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Nedved claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It's a quick one. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now the ball... He's rising! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now, chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Nedved. Zanetti.
Oh, well measured. Nedved. He is through here. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was quick to react. Looking for options, for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Nedved in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Rizal. That's tidy. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Hullet. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Here's a chance! And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And it's Zanetti. And this is Nedved. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Great chance! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to get it clear. And this is Gerrard. He's got away. Flings in a bullish header. And it's in. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Half an hour played now. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Thuram. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Cristiano Ronaldo really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rizal. Vitinha is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a pop! Off the post! Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Rodri. Delicately. Gerrard. Bullet on two now, and looking for three.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through. Takes a shot!
Lamine Yamal really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Cambio de jugadores.
So we're off again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gets his head on it! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
João Neves. Rodri. To Bruno Fernandes. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. No way through there. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. Pass is just off target. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. And Messi! And he's quick to snatch it back. In he goes again! Has another go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he can clear it away. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nesta. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's a little off target. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And it's Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neves. Rodri. And he skips... Oh, he's having a go! Rodri.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Nicely spread. Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is well cleared. He slings it in. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nedved. Zanetti has the space to ski. He leaps for it.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So
9.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 22. Gerard. El dorsal 6. Sidorf.
Yeah.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
So
Ibrahimovic.
intricate passing,
El
looking
dorsal
to
21.
progress the ball.
Griezmann.
Looking for the run.
El
No,
dorsal
not
7.
quite on the same wavelength.
El dorsal 23.
Griezmann clearly
Se va a
held on to
realizar
it
un
far
cambio de
too long there.
jugadores.
Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Zanetti. Schneider. And he's there to clear it. Silvestre is there to clear. 5 minutes left on the clock. Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Juve. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Selangor truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Juve. And here's Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So that's it. It is all over.
Spain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Jude. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Jude. And it's Vitinha. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira going forward. Zanetti. Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta gets it clear to Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And here's Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Nedved. He's on it, can he get away? Impressive! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Yamal is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Hullet. And Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. Vitinha. Now that's well seen too. Rodri to Bruno Fernandes. Almost half an hour in now. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking.
Joe! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Selangor have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is lovely. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Silvestre. Desai does really well to win the ball there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Diouf. Messi.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rodri. And it's Messi. And it's Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Nedved. Nedved is fouled. And he's in on goal, and Seno! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Seedorf. And they're quick to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Silvestre making good progress. Diouf looking to receive it in space. Not the most convincing of passes. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Cambio de jugadores.
Selangor get the ball rolling for the second period.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. That's put pay to the danger. Good ball, good take. Knocks it into space. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No foul, says the referee. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nice looking ball. And he's gone backward. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spain are looking to go forward now. Pull it, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, what they've got a real...
Shot, surely!
It's a pretty loose pass.
Just about within shooting range.
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. Great chance!
And now a sudden chance to counter.
And here's Yamal. Look at the space. Chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Spain leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
That is a brilliant interception.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Ronaldo having a look.
El dorsal
A
22,
real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 21. Griezmann.
Tries to get it clear.
14. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Selangor have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Messi. It's a searching pass. Seedorf. Spain are looking to break at pace. Over to the right flank. Seedorf. And this is Ibrahim. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And he thumps it clear. And that's another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rizal. Probing pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's well positioned here. That's a corner kick. Spain have their second corner now.
And he lines up a cross. He'll try from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sneijder is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, that's fabulous. Deftly out wide. Now it's Griezmann, driving forward. Schneider's cross. Bruno Fernandes. Schneider tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Seedorf claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Walfering, big chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Selangor are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
He's going for goal! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw! And they're threatening to fly away here. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. He's having a good look here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! And how did he not make it four? Selangor with the corner, there first. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Vitinha. Spain are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Look at shoots! And that's in! And they are right back within touch! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Still behind by two. Is there a way back into this? And it's Seedorf. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that was very necessary. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, good take in a good area. This looks promising. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Seedorf. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rizal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Gerrard, played out to the left flank. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Vitinha, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. And it's made its way to him. Akanji clears without hesitation. And here's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's certainly onside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. And that is expertly dealt with. Silvestre.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Hullet, played out towards the right wing. Yamal. And we've reached half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, well played. Gerrard. Chance! Frustratingly close. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out for a throw. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rodri, Vitinha, and Akanji. Gerrard. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti delivers. Corner number 2 then. Nedved can get it clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Silvestre, Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Ligt, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it, and the finish! And he can thump it away. Played up towards the front line. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Seedorf.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Driven in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 22. Gerard. El dorsal
Spread to the right.
Serán
He's quick
sustituidos
to return
por
it.
El dorsal 10.
Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Griezmann. El dorsal 7. Schneider. El dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. 75 minutes played. Now it's Diaz. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Silvestre. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Rizal, given the lift of his goal. Schneider. Griezmann. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has a look up. Impressive jump! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Seedorf.
Schneider. Ibrahimovic running with intent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodri. And it's Zanetti. Now he's got space here. Vieira. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you...